I see we managed to pick the photo that looks the least, well, relatively unsex-pesty. It's almost impossible to pick a portrait in this game that doesn't look like you're about to murder people. Ooh, we have 2 emails. Need money, we can get a help. We could get a loan. And we could buy some trucks. I suspect before we do that, we need to actually unlock. We need to buy our first truck. Truck dealers. We could go to the truck dealer in Gothenburg. Let's see. Let's visit the dealer. Let's see if we can afford a truck. How much is a truck going to cost us? A lot of money. I don't want a Volvo either. Maybe we do want a Volvo? That's quite a cool Volvo. Bit out of our price league though. I reckon let's do some just general driving jobs. For now. Get back into the habit of doing it. Job market. Let's have a look. So we are based out of Gothenburg. So we could do Gothenburg to Aalborg. Don't think it's a double trailer, which we want to avoid. That'd be ferry via Friedrichshafen, I'm guessing. Take some outdoor floor tiles. Get some oil filters. Let's deliver some empty pallets. Well, I hope all of your days have gone well. S Terminus, thank you very much for your subscription. That's very much appreciated. Did you get sound for that chat, or did you not? Because is my entire setup now just so screwy post going on holiday that I need to set the whole thing up again? Oh man, this is a double trailer. Oh, fuck my life. Don't drive double trailers. Yeah. I loathe double trailers. Thank you very much. I will enjoy the trucking. I don't know what truck this is. It's quite nice to drive. We want to be in that lane, I think. Is this a do not tax grain situation? It's a pray that we don't have any tight corners to get around situation. Because we are dragging some trailer. That's how much trailer we're dragging. Chat, remind me to indicate. I am terrible at failing to indicate in this game. I'm also terrible at parking in this game, so I tend to avoid it and go for the simple parking options. It's always interesting watching, say, Cringer play it as an actual ex-truck driver. Oh, we're speeding. I think we're coming off at this junction. Madman. Driving that fast next to me in your little shitty Mini. Fucking car drivers, man. Now we shouldn't have to refuel this. Your dad drove? Yeah, see, my dad's an ex-trucker as well. He'd mostly stopped doing it by the time I was of age, and he was at that point settling down to do glazing. But he still did the odd bit of truck driving, and as I got a bit older, I did a bit of driver's mate work in the summer, which I quite enjoyed. It's one of those things where you just, it's quite, in a way, it's quite good if you're not one of nature's kind of talker, extrovert types. Being a trucker's mate, i.e. someone who's along to really kind of keep them awake, do bits like that, was actually quite useful as a way of just developing, like, chatting skills. But yeah, I didn't mind it. I'm on controller rather than wheel, by the way, so if the driving action's a bit jerky, that's why. Yeah, we're going via Friedrichshafen. It's a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to do the bridge, but... ferry it is. No, you can wait. I'm bigger than you. F3 to get rid of the... There we go. Don't think we need the display up. Just need to remember to watch my speed. We're in the Goberg outskirts here. The Yortaboy outskirts. Alright, where does this ferry go from? Friedrichshafen, yes please. So they put some notable landmarks in, but it's not modelled on the real road network. It has elements of it, I've noticed. But generally speaking, not super modelled on it, no. They do a lot of oversimplification, because you don't want to spend your entire life stuck in traffic outside Gothenburg. Take that corner wide. Not getting stuck with my trailers in that exit. Yeah, stay back, mate. Stay back. It's not your turn. Are we going to make the lights? Oh, we are pulling some weight. What's the speed limit around here? 70. I do have a glass of wine, by the way, so I am technically drinking and driving. Luckily, they haven't invented in-game breathalyzers yet. I'm okay on the dualies, as long as I don't have to do anything complex. The thing I've found from memory, and it is a while since I played this, is you just have to really remember to take your corners quite wide. Yeah, straight ahead for a while, yeah. I think we're going left at the next big junction. So this should be fun, right? We'll let the white car come past, and we need to get over the lane. Dude, like, police, just fucking move over, please, Popo. Some of us need to turn in a minute. Goddamn donut chasers. So like this corner I want wide. and then right at the top. It should be a straight merge, I think. I'm going to ping us over into the next lane, but I'll let that blue car go past first. And probably reduce my speed a bit, because I'm massively speeding. I am going to need to come past at some point, so, you know, you're either going to have to let me out. Yeah, you're going to have to let me out then. I'm coming over. Yeah, I thought so, because my guess was we were going to be turning right at the end. Good evening, Manaway. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're coming off here. Left at the end. Yeah, we're clear. I think stay right. This is indeed Denmark. We are just coming up on Aalborg. We have discovered Aalborg. No one has ever been to Aalborg before. We are the first people in history to come to Aalborg. Well, maybe voluntarily. Right, now here's where I normally fuck up with double trailers. It's trying to park the damn things. So let's take this easy. We don't need to stress. So I don't think we're that far from our destination at this point. This is all very Danish. Speaking to Dr. Clark, and he said I might be able to assist you. It's entirely possible. Depends on what it is, though. But yeah, ask away. Remind me not to speed as well. Oh, we need to turn somewhere up here. Oh, I've overturned that. Come round. Mind the tree. Mind that car. It's all fine, chap. You didn't see anything? Nothing to see here. Perfectly competent driving. Oh, you fucker. You better not be in there. You are. You're in there, aren't you? Oh, man. Can we just not? We are absolutely doing the fucking basics. I'm not even vaguely attempting to reverse park a fucking double trailer. Right, we need to be over there, do we? Can we gonna get her in? We're gonna need to straighten her up, I think, and then reverse. Let's see if this will work. Oh, there's no way we're pulling that off. There's no way we're pulling that off. That is not happening. That is not happening. Oh, the U-boat memorial at LeBeau. That the one outside of Kiel. Amazing. Really nice. Really cool. Well worth visiting. Right. We have 11k. A truck is going to cost us... Can we get bank loan for a truck? So we could go Volvo, or we could go Scania. How much are Scanias? Actually, we should probably get at least... Well, let's have a look. So baseline Scania is going to cost us 12 grand, 112 grand. Maybe we go Volvo? We are based out of Gothenburg. It does feel a bit traitorous to not get a Volvo. So if we got a Volvo, what Volvo can we get? We can get a real baseline Volvo. Maybe we go baseline Volvo and we work on the basis we give that to a secondary driver. I'd probably go that one. That one looks like it's... This is going to sound really weird. This one looks like it's wearing a Civil War Union Army hat. That's alright. But we're getting pricey on that. What about... How much, can we get a bank loan for that one? So if we want to get that one, we're going to need at least 114. How much would a bank loan cost us? A lot of money. We can only borrow 100 grand anyway. So let's just do some more jobs. Let's at least get up to 50. I'm going in August. Alex said you spent 3 days and a couple of hours. So I have a couple of hours. So which are the good highlights to see? Okay. So, where are you based out of? You need to be based... well, my two questions are, where are you based out of while you're there? And can you drive? That's what Europe calls a sleeper. Yeah, we don't have weird-ass American trucks that are massively over-designed. You know, we just have good trucks. Right, job market. Quick job. Can we not do a double trailer? So that's a standard delivery. That's a heavy cargo. That's double trailer. So these are all double trailer jobs. Can we just not, please? Right, that's not... Let's take some floor tiles from Friedrichshafen to Helsingborgs. Actually, it's quite handy to show you on this map. Right, Kiel is where if you want to see the U-boat memorial, and indeed the U-boat, and the German naval memorial, base yourself out of Kiel. And what you want to do is you want to get up early in the morning, and you can get a small, like there's a basically a coast hopping ferry that goes every hour, and you can go all the way along there. You could jump off, depending on how much time you've got, you could jump off just by the U-boat memorial, see that, get on the next one, go up to the U-boat itself that you can walk through, whichever U it is. You're coming in from Denmark. Yeah, it depends on how and where you're staying around there, if you're staying at all or if you're driving. So how I did it was I based myself out of Kiel, stayed overnight in Kiel. Early the next morning, I got the first ferry out, commuter ferry out, jumped off at the U-boat memorial, had a look around that, jumped on the next ferry, continued on to the stop where the U-boat you can walk through is, and the German naval memorial, which is fantastic. And I would say go see that over the U-boat memorial if you can only do one of them. I then went into the German naval memorial, and then got the ferry all the way back to Kiel, which put me back in Kiel in plenty of time to get the ferry from Kiel up to Gothenburg. But if you have limited time and can only see one thing, skip the U-boat memorial and go to the actual U-boat you can walk through, which is like 2 ferry stops further down, and that's right next to the German naval memorial, and you do not want to miss the German naval memorial. That would be my tip. Right, so we are not going articulated trailer because we're not sadists. Wait, have we not got... Jesus, we've not got sat-nav in this cap. That's a problem. What cheap-ass truck is this? Directions? Game? Oh, am I meant to just be going straight onto the ferry? Fuck's sake, game. No one saw that. Not my fault. God damn game. Like, at least tell me I'm getting straight on the ferry. Oh, this thing steers like a cow. This is a Merc. How come this steers so shittily? Yeah, damn right this turns wide. This thing sucks, man. Remind me not to buy one of these. And we're back where we started. Old Actros equals super bad, new Actros is butter smooth. Maybe, yeah. I mean, this does not steer well. I don't think that's going to be the last thing we'll hit. That's all I'm saying. Oh crap. Anyone know where this is going? I completely forgot to check. Guessing we're going to Gothenburg. Yeah, we're going to Helsingborg. That is not the way out. Oh, motherfucker. This is not going to go well. Reversing trucks is not a thing. One is good at. Hey, look, it's the Bjork truck. That was a full truck of Bjorks. Fresh delivery of Bjorks. I have yet to master truck reversing in this game. I probably never will. So we'll be leaving Copenhagen about 8:30, looking to catch a ferry from Robeven, estimating 3 p.m. at a conservative estimate. As in, you will get to where at 3 p.m.? I mean, essentially, what you'll want to be doing is at a memorial by 3. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, there's not an awful lot to see at the U-boat memorial itself. It's really nice, and it's the kind of thing where it makes you think, and it's good to see. But it really is you walk around it once and you've seen it. There's a hell of a lot more to do at the German Naval Memorial and at the U-boat there. So it kind of just depends on what you want to see. I really like getting the ferry from Kiel. And in fact, if I was recommending to doing one thing, I'd actually say get the ferry from Kiel, and as in a little passenger one, that takes you past the U-boat memorial, and you get a really nice view of it from the water as you go past. And then I would jump off at the German Naval Memorial, well, the one that's closest to the German Naval Memorial, and I'd do the walk through U-boat, which you'll walk through in about 15 minutes. Like it's a U-boat, it's fucking tiny, but it's really interesting to see inside, because there's not really that many opportunities to actually literally walk through a U-boat. And then I'd do the German Naval Memorial, because that's got some really nice stuff outside of it as well, like propellers and stuff. But I mean, if you were driving, you could easily do both, because you're not subject to the passenger ferry timetable then. And it's the passenger ferry timetable that's really your broker. Crash vehicle, fuck you. I didn't crash into anything. I changed lane elegantly, it was his fault. My lane change was perfection. Oh, fuck off. At least some kind of warning that we're putting the headlights on then would be nice. Like, it's not even dark yet. Can't be telling me that we want headlights on already. Or is that just because we were in the fucking tunnel? Arsehole. Fuck you, cop. I suppose it is 8 in the evening, isn't it? Let's put our lights on. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it is a lovely memorial to go to. There's just not a lot there. So if I had limited time, I would probably go further up to the full German Naval Memorial, which is legitimately incredible. We're in the wrong lane here. But yeah, the U-boat memorial is cool. It is well worth seeing. And yeah, if you're driving, you've got more options. But I really do like the little passenger ferry trip. In Sweden, headlights are mandatory at all times of day. Really? Never noticed that before. Why? What's the point of that? Any places I'd recommend to go to Poland? Krakow. Go to Krakow. Krakow is incredible. Krakow follows the standard rule that in most countries, the city you want to seek out is the former capital, not the current capital, particularly in Eastern Europe. Krakow Castle's amazing. Krakow has an incredible pinball museum that you can play all the machines in. And you can base yourself out of there to do an Auschwitz tour. I'd highly recommend visiting the Museum of the Home Army while you're there, because that's near Krakow. It's in Krakow. But basically, Krakow is an incredible city. The castle's brilliant, as in the Castle Museum. The City Museum's good. The pierogies there are freaking incredible. You kind of have to dodge stag doos, but that's the same with everywhere in Poland. But yeah, I honestly cannot recommend Krakow enough. I've been there a couple of times. It's one of my favourite cities. Like, you can just sitting in the square eating like Polish stew in bread is just oh man, I want to go to Krakow. Yeah, and Warsaw's really heavily industrialized. Krakow also gives you the ability to go to the Jewish Museum and the art gallery there are phenomenal as well. Like there is so much history in Krakow. You can easily do a week there, or 4 or 5 days, and you won't see everything. But do absolutely get yourself out on a scheduled, like, spend the money to do a decent scheduled tour of Auschwitz Birkenau. Like, you won't regret it. Like, it's tempting to do a cheap tour, but don't do a proper one where they pick you up from your hotel, sort you out with lunch, take you to both, have you a proper tour, guided tour while you're there. There's a really nice hotel I stayed in on the edge of Krakow. It's not amazingly cheap, but it is really good. If you want details, just DM me and I'll dig them out. Similarly, there's a really nice. You want the kind of the restaurants that are just similarly on the edge of town, because there's some really nice just ones that just do really strong, solid food. rather than ending up in the tourist trappy places in the middle. Oh, that'll be why there was a police chopper overhead. Find it generally good advice. Try and find food outside tourist places. Yeah, always. I am driving in the left lane. I am being thoroughly British. And probably should stop being thoroughly British. And stick to the right lane. But look, I'm driving a truck. I can get away with it. It's an 1860s German, Danish steam frigate. Make sure Alex knows. Alex is in the middle of starting to scout out what we're doing for the next ship-shaped trip, which will be Scandinavia. We're going to end up needing to do a lot of several in Scandinavia. I've said to him that we should do Sweden first, and then mostly because the Swedish Navy are going to be nice to us. And the moment the Swedish Navy are nice to us, that means the Norwegian navies and the Danish navies, once they realise the Swedish navies have been nice to us, will want to be nice to us as well. Because, you know, rivalries. Plus, it does mean we can do what we were just talking about, is like do Kiel and get a ferry from Kiel to Gothenburg. Honestly, one of my favourite trips you can do is the overnight ferry Kiel to Gothenburg. Get yourself a nice cabin with a nice view. And just you get that as you go up like the Skagerrak and all of that, you get such an incredible view of the coastline. No, you'd be surprised. There's too much to do in Denmark and Sweden. Because you've got to remember that if you do Denmark, you're doing Copenhagen, then you're going to have to go out to Roskilde. You're going to want to go out to, is it Helsingør? Because you've got the Naval Museum there and a couple of other bits that are worth seeing. And all of that very quickly adds up. Like, you could easily spend an entire week and a half, maybe more, just in Copenhagen and the surrounds. And we inevitably will. So my kind of gut feeling is we want to be doing Denmark and Norway together. And Sweden and Finland together. Could maybe do Stockholm round the top by train. And do Narvik if we just wanted to take in Narvik this time. Helsingør also had Hamlet's Castle, which is another lovely castle to visit. There's a really good pub in the town as well. As you walk back from the castle, like a proper beer hall. It's really cool. Everyone misses it. But I love it. This is what I do it on for Ship Shape, by the way. This is what Alex finds very amusing. Is basically you stick me in any place for like 2 days in advance of everyone else. And I will find all the interesting places to eat and drink where locals go, rather than tourists. Not even to mention the stuff not even closed. Exactly. Like, there's so much to see in Denmark that you're going to spend a lot of time. Like, maybe you can do Denmark and Norway together. Maybe. Hey, Helsingborg. But I think we start in Kiel. We then jump the ferry across to Göteborg to Gothenburg. And then we go from Gothenburg up to Stockholm. And then, or maybe straight across and then up to Stockholm. And then from Stockholm we go around to Finland. Borrowing your brother's house near Helsingborg. Yeah, nice. On the town square, there's a really good place that does really good steaks. But Yeah, if you get a chance to do the Kiel-Gothenburg ferry, do it. The view at night is just, it's utterly stunning. And just the cabins aren't that expensive. You can get like a nice exec cabin for relatively low money. Right, lads, where do you want this? Where do you want this, boys? Round the side? Okay. Round the side, yeah? Right, now this is the moment of truth. Will be straight enough. Yeah, but this is the thing. Everyone gets to train, and you miss out by getting the train. No, we're going to fuck this up. I am the world's worst at working out which way to steer to sort trailers out. No, we're giving up on that. Fuck it. Not wasting time on it. Right, we can unlock a skill. So I went eco driving last time because that'll work us out in the long run. I think long distance maybe. High value job offers. Let's go high value job offers. Right, what's next? We could do Aalborg to a dense. That might be quite nice. We might get to a bridge for that one. Let's deliver some sausages. Taking those Danish sausages where they need to go. What's this, a Renault? Shitty old Renault. Make sure we are actually going the right way this time. Lights. Got our lights on. In speed. Switch the Mercedes for a Renault. Yeah, because we're just driving. We haven't bought our own truck yet, so we're essentially just doing jobs, like just jobs where we're we're doing pickup jobs in other people's cabs. Which means we're not having to drive to jobs to pick them up, and we're not having to fuel the truck. But it does mean we're having to jump between lots of different trucks. So I think when we get up to about 50k, so it might not be today, it might be next Monday, what we'll do is as we are based out of Gothenburg, we should buy a decent Volvo, basically. That would make sense, as getting ourselves a Volvo. Thanks for advice and more. No problem. Honestly, just ping me a message on Discord or whatever else if you want a bit more tips on how I did it. But honestly, it depends on how you're traveling and what you particularly want to see. But obviously, for family reasons, it might be that the submarine one is absolutely what you want to do. But I would say if you can, particularly again, if only to just get an idea of what it was like, I would almost bias towards the main naval one because you can do the walkthrough on the U-boat, and it'll really give you a feel for how claustrophobic those things are. Similarly, depending on what you're doing and where you're going, Hamburg has a Russian submarine you can go in, which is good fun. They've got a Russian missile boat, basically. Thanks for stopping by, Random Deal Fan. Best castle in the UK, in your opinion? Oh, Jesus. Depends on what you're after out of a castle. I mean, if you want castle, Warwick. If you want really good castle museum, York. If you want legitimately just good generally museum and the sheer history of it, then Tower of London. If you want something that no one goes to, but it's surrounded in stunning architecture and you can do a nice walk near it, there's one up near the Great Lakes, near Lake Windermere. It's absolutely incredible. But I'd have to look up its name. You're flashing yellow. What does that mean? I mean, just I can go, but I have to watch out. Your weird foreign traffic signals. Go if no one is crossing. That kind of makes sense, and I didn't get fined for it. So, Edinburgh is really good fun as well. Yeah, Edinburgh's worth going to because it's got two very good regimental museums in it that no one visits. There are two legitimately good regimental museums in Edinburgh Castle, and you've got the Scottish War Memorial, which is really cool. So yeah, I would say visit Edinburgh. Oh, that time was tighter than it looked. I mean, for a crappy old Renault, this thing can move. Decent fair bit of acceleration on it. Yeah, some nice castles in Wales. Scots Guards had their museum there. Yep, that's the one. Really good. One of the really good museums. Where are you driving on here? We are somewhere in Denmark. I can't remember what this job particularly is, but we are in Denmark. $70 kilometers north. Where we'll pop in. We'll pop in. Just tell me where the turning is. think we're going to, is it Ireland? One of the islands. Oh yeah, aren't we delivering sausages? We had a sausage delivery. Doesn't have lights to go further. May well do. That would require me to remember the keys. Like, if someone wants to look up what my full blast headlights are, what the keyboard key for that is, I will turn them on, but... Yeah, well, I think we're going for a pretty chill stream. We'll let him come out. Join in. Come on, it's fine. We'll give you space, mate. This is why I'm trucking tonight. I couldn't be asked to start a new Victoria 3 campaign yet. And I'm still not 100% better. I'm mostly better. I just need to catch up on sleep now. I know you can't catch up on sleep, but you know what I mean. Just get back into regular sleep pattern. And I'll be fine. I need to do contract negotiations for the football club with Puma tomorrow, so that's going to be stressful enough. They're looking to come on board as our technical partner for the women's football team I'm vice chair of, which basically means kit, gear, women's fit boots for everyone, which, I mean, the differential that will give us as a club is huge. And they'd much rather work with someone like us rather than someone like Man City or something, because we're much more flexible. We can be much more flexible in our brand. But I do need to do the negotiations with them, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I just hit with a really nasty chest cold when I got back from Australia. And I think that combined with, like, it's not the thing you want to get whilst you're jet lagged, because it just hits you twice as hard then. It just wasn't fun. F4, you reckon, for extra lights? So we've got adjustable lights. I think that adjusts the positioning on them. But there must be a shortcut key to just activate them. Like, I know L is turn lights on and off, but I don't know what high beams is. I assume there's a high beam key. So, like, if I hit L, look, lights. I mean, are we already on high beams? No, the other one must be parking light. High beam is J. Yeah, but you have to hold it down. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to sit... I go take my fingers off my controller to high beam. That's just not going to happen. Unless there's a button on the controller somewhere for high beam. Because, like, I would toggle high beam on now. But I can't let go of the controller. Press the light beam for a bit longer, yeah, but I have to work out what the controller light button is then as well. So I legitimately don't know that. I'm on an Xbox One controller, but I don't know what the... No, Xbox X is speed limiter, or basically autopilot. So I've got that turned on at the moment. So X will do your speed thing. X does that. A is your general button. B is focus camera. Y does trailer dropping. So I'm guessing it's one of the other button. Like the, I mean, shoulder. It could be no shoulders are indicators. So maybe it's a direction button or something. K might be toggle. Oh yeah, no, K's toggle. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. We can work with that. Cheers, chat. I just have to remember to toggle them off. Right, we'll toggle them off because we are coming off at this junction. Don't know if we need to indicate on this one, but better safe than sorry. Oh no, it just follows the road round. That's fine. Oh, is that a bridge? I'm gonna go over a bridge, chat. Shame we're not gonna get to see the view. But we are going over a bridge. We'll go outside cab. We go over the big ass bridge. Oh, shame it's at night. The view's amazing. That bridge is part of your trip in August. Cool. Oh, we got our speed down just for time there with the popo. Nordic Crown has only one. Well, sausages. It's our big truck full of sausages. I'll set the music going again in a second. Let's pause now. Let's get music going again. I've hit the end of the playlist. Oh, pick a lane, Gareth. Pick a lane. He's flying. I think we're coming off there. Oh, give over. No. Took that a bit tight there, chap. Take that a bit tight. It's alright, it's night time, no one saw. Right or left on D-tap. That makes sense. I will remember that. It's good to know where the wipers are, if nothing else. Danish Tram Museum. I don't think I've been to that. Yeah, I don't take the blame for that. That road was way too tight. I don't consider that my fault. Mate! Give me fucking room then! You fucking little red car shit. Have a word with yourself. Fucking Danish drivers, man. I have actually never been to the Gothenburg Tram Museum because it only opens on certain days, and the only times I've been in Gothenburg have been on days when it doesn't open, which is very annoying. I will make it there one day. Might even be able to make it there on ship shape. Because generally I'm in Gothenburg at least once a year, and I'm normally there over the Easter weekend because I go there for GothCon, the gaming convention. But the problem is you're there over the Easter weekend, which means that, like, loads of places are just shut. Sausages? Anyone want sausages? Got some sausages for you. You want them parked around there? I mean, maybe? We'll give it a go. Fuck you, we're gonna go. Oh, the game's not going to give me this, is it? Oh, the game is going to give me this. In your face, game. Alright, where are we going now? We could do Göteborg to Malmo. That's a high-value cargo, standard delivery. I think we do that. It'd be silly not to do that. And also Gotham, I guess, the full time. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, what I'll often do is try and stay there a few days around it. But I've got mates in Stockholm, so it's often I'll go to Stockholm before or after. Truck? Do you want to start? Thank you. Oh, what are we driving here? Yeah, previous was Renault. Is this Scania? I get told off and I have my lights on in Sweden again, aren't I? Let's stand up for a bit. While the light's red. Oh, that's a bit better. I'm sitting down all day. It's nice to stand up for a bit. Big stretch indeed. Yeah, so this is one of them sit-stand trucks. Ooh, kind of over-braked on that one. And merge. Lock in at 75. This is kind of basically a straight run down, isn't it? Or should be. Should be a pretty straight run down. In the morning Swedish light. What we got on the back? Ooh. Digger thing. Oh no, it's like a steamroller. A steamroller on the back. A nice sunrise in the rear view. Gonna be a beautiful day here in Sweden. Where are we going? I can't remember. I really should start looking at where we're going. I fall into the trap of just following the sat-nav. Was this a Malmo run? I think it was a Malmo run. I think we're doing Göteborg to Malmo. I think. Definitely a run south from Göteborg. I worked out the other way, by the way, how to get BBC Radio in-game, which is quite cool. Get it on the in-game radio. I obviously can't do it when we're streaming, but that's quite chill when you're just playing in the evening and just doing a bit of driving. Here's some nice big wind vanes. Starting to get the hang of the controller again as well. Hopefully my driving looks a bit smoother now. I think after this we will take the loan and buy our truck. Like YOLO. We'll get our first Volvo. Grateful you're not driving in the fast lane anymore. I'm not sure about Sweden, but not here it's not allowed. Yeah, the problem is I slip into British mode of assuming that the left lane is the non-fast lane. That was one of the things, weirdly, that kind of threw me in Australia. I'm so used to, like, going abroad and then just mentally recalibrating that the driving will be on the other side of the road. And obviously Australia drives on the same side of the road as the Brits do. So, just like, I'd be in cars and I'd be like, oh my god, we're on the wrong side of the road. So, oh no, we're not. Hey, look, water. We've got a sat-nav in this one, so we can get rid of the sat-nav. That's better. Okay, how long have we got to go? 1 hour. We're not far away. We are not far away. Karlskrona. I do wonder when they're going to do a Euro Truck 3. I mean, visually it's going to be stunning. But I suspect they think they've got at least another, what, 3-4 years out of this game first? This was 2018, 2017. So they're into about year 6. You've got to assume they want to get like year 8 and then they'd start doing the next one. I would guess. Helsing boy? Somewhat amazed that this game is a thing, but here I am. Honestly, like, I never... If you turned around to me when I was younger and said I would eventually be sitting here driving a truck in a game, I'd be like, yeah, no, not really. But it is just strangely soothing. What's quite amusing is my uncle, who is still a lorry driver, plays it for fun. Like, his wife despairs. He will come back from being abroad doing a bunch of lorry driving and start playing this, and she'll be like, you have literally just got out of the cab. How and why are you doing this? Yeah, I think for him it's other routes. But it means it's kind of almost muscle memory for him, so it's like it's just he enjoys driving, he enjoys his job. But this just becomes an opportunity to do it with zero risk, you know. We had some views showing a view from trains during the night for hours going through the country. Honestly, it's why I do really recommend that ferry from Gothenburg, from Göteborg to Kiel, or Kiel to Gothenburg. Is like, whenever I do it, I will legit set an alarm for like 3 in the morning and just wake up and spend a couple of hours in the cabin just sat watching the world go by at that time of morning. And you just get the phosphorus on the water, you can see the rocks in the distance, all the lights of the shipping. It's just incredible. I think we're coming off here. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Jesus, that's tight. Fuck me, Sweden. You have some bigger off-ramps, please. Welcome to Malmo. Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers just does like almost silent videos of just getting like the ferry and train journeys in Japan. Ow! You didn't see that? You didn't see that either. Wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Do you get fines in this game? Yeah, I did just get like a little 160 fine. They're not huge. And obviously if it's your own truck you're driving, you've now got damage that you're going to need to repair at some point. At this stage, we're not driving our own truck. I think we will try and buy our first Volvo after this. As we are based out of Gothenburg, we really should buy a Volvo. I think it's like the law that if you're a truck driver in Gothenburg, you have to buy a Volvo. Why am I so set on a Volvo? Because we're based out of Gothenburg. If you Gothenburg is Volvo town. Yeah, Gothenburg is Volvo corporate town. Like literally, as you get off the plane, and walk through the terminal. There's a giant fucking Volvo truck right in the middle of the terminal. The Volvo Museum in Gothenburg is incredible. It's on the Volvo like industrial area, and if you've never been to the Volvo Museum, I cannot recommend it highly enough. And I'm not being ironic. It is an incredible museum. I mean, Taharis knows all of this because he's Team Volvo. Yeah, we can do that. He is a Gothenburg born and bred. So he is Team Volvo. Oh, fuck it. We've screwed it. That corner was too tight. No, fuck that. That's a surprisingly long load. Right, we're at 23k cash, so if we borrowed 100, we could buy a truck. It's an 18% interest rate. Fuck it. Let's buy ourselves a Volvo. The old one is closed now. Oh, I fucking loved that old Volvo museum. It was amazing. I'm glad I got to see it while I was still there. Right, we don't want that one though, because that's a bit gash. I think we go that one. We have our first truck. Because that means we can take custom jobs now. Look at that. Our first truck at our very shitty garage. But it's ours. Well, it's the bank's, let's be honest. But once we've worked it off, it'll be ours. Let's take her in. Oh, nice. We can. She's got a thing. We can dash it. So I want to customize. So we've got our tiny little garage in Gothenburg. Truck manager. So let's customize that. Oh man, I want to customize it. Please visit a service station directly to upgrade the truck you're driving. Okay, in which case we will hold off on that until we've done at least one job. So, get to the menu, please, because I want a job. This will let me do it from here. So we could set GPS to nearest shop. Let's do that. Right, we are now driving our own truck. So let's be slightly less cavalier about damaging the fucking thing. Oh man, I forgot how fast I go when they're not carrying a trailer. She drives all right. There's a Volvo dealership. We can head in there. She's pretty smooth on the driving. No pedestrians to worry about. That's because Swedish people aren't real. Swedish people are just a ghost story that Danes tell their children. I want to do internals. How do we do internals? Paint job, accessories. I mean, paint job would be nice, but we can't really afford to change the colour right now. Accessories, that's what I want. And don't know what that is. Yeah, I want to know. Standard plate. Okay, wait, trucks are female, stairs and range. Yeah, trucks are female. I assume these are lights. World of Volvo opens first half of 2024. Interesting. Like, what even is that? Pretty certain I've got dashboard cat thing plugged in. That should kick in. I'd assume it was under dashboard sets. Or maybe I didn't configure the mod. Hang on. Do we need to go back? Let's leave the truck dealership. Let's save. Content browsers. Exit. Let's go to the launch pad. Mob manager. Let's turn that on. Let's get real advertisements on. There we go. Cab cats. The flat UI. I don't. I hadn't realised it turned off a bunch of mods. It gives us a better UI as well. So, drive should still be at the place, shouldn't we? Yeah. Customize configuration. No, that's no. How do I customize my existing one? Because this is a new truck. I don't want a new truck. I want to customize my existing truck. What am I doing wrong? Need to go to a car shop. Right, well, how do we find the nearest car shop? Does that mean I want that one over there? Truck configurator. It's in my cab. There we go. The void. Cab cat. We have a cab cat. Do we want... There we go. We got Napoleon in the cab. We have cab cat. Oh, good kitty. Good kitty. Right. We probably need a job. How do we find a job? Job market. Freight market. Göteborg to Malmo. It's the run we've just done. That'll work, won't it? We kind of want stuff that's starting out from Göteborg. We could do that one, but that is a double load. Really not keen on it. Do that one. 17 minutes. We're not going to get there. I mean, that's Oslo. It's a cheap one. Aalborg. Fuck all money, though. Well, let's go with that one. If we can get there. No time to hang around, Cab Cat. Hey! Motherfucker! Fuck you, Swedish drivers. Hey! Get out of the fucking way! Arsehole. I was turning. He knew I was turning. Have to be very careful not to speed. Mostly annoyed because it's our truck now, so we have to deal with the damage. Oh, raining. Welcome to Sweden. Every weather system you could imagine in a single day. He's just chilling. He's chilling. Cab Kitty is just chilling. Cab Kitty needs scritches. Oh, motherfucker! Keep forgetting how light this is when you don't have a trailer on it. Like, you actually have to remember to brake because it's not going to just slow itself down naturally. Like that. I'm gonna get... This truck is gonna be more damaged by the time we actually get there. I'm so out of practice at driving trucks without trailers. It just... The weight difference is huge. Once we get a trailer on it, we'll be fine. Oh, like there is no braking on this thing. Especially in the wet. Seems a lot less glamorous than the Smokey and the Bandit films made out to be. I don't know, we've got Cab Cat. At least the rain stopped. That'll help. Right, let's find this job. Assume it's there, is it? Oh, fuck you. Come on, man. Like, why is it showing no jobs? I just want to work. Can't just sit here looking at the cat all day. I mean, that's a double load, which I don't really want to do. Oh, I'm just going to take these fucking onions, man. I was thought with these expiring in like 1 minute. Take some empty barrels to Allberg. Let's do the onion run. I mean, the thing is, it's heavy cargo, and we can't really carry heavy cargo. I think we just have to do that. And watch me get another 12% damage getting to this fucking job. Fuck off. In this episode, we teach Dashboard Kitty some new words. Yeah, Dashboard Kitty's learning a lot of words. Fuck off. Right, there is that one we could do, which isn't a double load. I think we'll take the one that isn't a double load. Where are we picking this up from? Do with it being a bit clearer on where we're picking this up from. Is it in the yard? Or is it outside the yard? Is it that load? It's that one. Okay, so we need to be in the yard. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Ignore all the crashes on the way. What crashes indeed. There were no crashes. Do need to keep an eye out for a garage on the way. Fix the truck. Ideally, no more crashes as well. So yeah, chat, if you see a garage on the GPS, let me know. Us stuck in traffic in Gothenburg. Oh, you could have, mate. We could have both made that. What are you like? We could have both made that. He's a good job. I don't. He's very lucky. I don't know which is the horn button. That's not going to be annoying for the whole journey. Let's go over a cool bridge though. Yeah, we definitely need to keep an eye out for some services. This was real life. I'd see the truck right now. Well, there you go. Should really be some services in Gothenburg itself, shouldn't there? But the problem is we're going to the ferry port. Oh, I think there's a maintenance place around here. Let's see if we can hit that maintenance place before we head out. Should be around here somewhere, I think. Maybe left, or maybe right here. It's in that yard. Okay, so next right, not this right, and right after. We'll see if we can get some kitty snacks in there as well. Kitty needs snacks. Right, services should be around here, I think. Yes, we can't afford to repair everything. That'll have to do for now. Right, chat, don't hit anything. Truck healthcare simulator indeed. it down again, I think. There we go. Sat down. At least we shouldn't get any random engine shutdowns anymore. We're not that far from our destination either. Need to be over a lane. I'm coming in, lads. That's what she said. Do you feel like the cat is judging my driving? Well, that's some prick in a Land Rover. Oh, music stopped. Which means we're almost done with stream, but not quite. think we're coming off at this junction. Oh, fuck off. I got that fixed. I don't have an engine malfunction. Piece of shit, Volvo. Thing is, we can't afford to get the chassis or the rest of it fixed after this. Oh, missed it. Because, got to think about the bank payment. Well, don't park behind me then. You can see I'm reversing. Danes, man. Yeah, we can probably do that. Oh, the game's not going to give me that, is it? Stupid fucking game. I will never master truck reversing. Like, how does that even work? No, giving up on that. Maybe take a point in long distance. Like a glove, indeed. Right, where are we? Maybe we should do a quick job just for the big bucks. That's a double, but it's a straight run. It'll give us the money to repair the truck. Like, this should be a pretty straightforward run. Assuming we don't get stuck in the gate on the way out. Let's take this wide. Because we don't risk damaging our own truck with this. So this is basically instant bucks, which we can then use to repair everything. And we know this run, it's not bad. Yeah, like 3 hours straight down to Malmo is not bad. Downside is we haven't got Kitty, but we'll see Kitty again. At least it's not raining. Oh, fuck you, Sweden. Our lights on? Assume we got our lights on. It's hard to tell. Can't see where the lights indicator is in this. I guess we'll know if we get fined again. Yeah, I know I should always have lights on, but I can't tell in this cab whether I've got lights on or not, because I can't see where the lights indicator is. No, it's got to be one somewhere. Moo cows! Oh, Malmo that way, so we're on the route. Got to fix the disappearing trees thing. Yeah, would be nice. I mean, to be fair, the game doesn't look bad for its age. But yeah, it is like there is a very fast forester running around. And yeah, not great. We're just doing a quick standard job, just to make a bit of money. Means we can repair the truck and get Kitty back. It was just much better money, so there's much better money to do this quick articulated run to Malmo in a company truck rather than our own. Like this will net us about 7k. Which will cover our truck payments and repairs on the other one. Suspect we're getting close to our turn off. Yeah, Malmo 20. Stick the auto back on. Welcome to Malmo. Oh, indicate, dude. Indicate. Right, this is where it gets fun. Go over this one. Thank you very much for stopping by. I mean, I'm going to finish after this run as well anyway. But thank you very much for stopping by, Kratenko. It's a pleasure as always. We'll see you soon. Right, we go wide on this. Right, let's see where this is. We'll give it a go. I don't think we'll pull it off, but we'll give it a go. Just because it's a double. Like, even though it says, oh yeah, no, this is easy, you're not going to have to reverse. Absolutely going to have to reverse. Because we don't have enough room to fully straighten up. Don't think we're going to get this. Because, look, we're too crooked. Nah, no, we're not going to get that. Look at that. That's just not happening. Like, I can straighten that up. Oh, shush. Barely touched you. I think I will never get the hang of parking these fucking things. I cannot get how you... I can just about deal with one. Like, to me, that should go straight the moment I straighten up the wheel. But it very clearly doesn't. I do think it should be more generous on this with the doubles. Like, that is not bad. Really. Given the space I've had to get into with that. And the fact that that doesn't count. Is like, not on to me. But at least we've got enough money to repair the truck. Which is good. Kitty in there. So I think we will save that and leave that there for today. We've been driving.